people like the truth only when it benefits them, but when it goes against them, they refuse to accept it. Eyes that look down on others never see the stars. Getting no message is also a message. What you hide in your heart appears in your eyes. Never read the same book, expecting a different ending. A fox may be smarter than a dog, yet people choose the dog because loyalty is worth more than cleverness. Sit quietly and listen, because the heart has a language that the mind cannot understand. Never take advice from a tree that never bears fruits. Sleep doesn't help much when it's your soul that's tired. The magic behind childhood wasn't because you were a child, it was because you were living in the present. A friend cannot be considered a friend until he is tested in 3 occasions: in time of need, behind your back, and after your death. Everything you say should be true, but not everything true should be said. Nothing is more dangerous than a man who uses pain as fuel. Don't give up on yourself. Think about the reason why you started. Even if you lose, he'll make sure they remember your name. Until awareness dawns, use your mouth only for eating and drinking. Choose a place where you will not regret wasting your lifetime. You can't build a kingdom with somebody who still wants the attention from the village. A sweet-tongued person can sell even their chili peppers, whereas a harsh-tongued person cannot even sell their jaggery. If giving respect and forgiving is your biggest weakness, then you are the strongest person in the world. The school prepares us for life in a world that does not exist. A lion never worries about opinions. A loss is never a failure unless you refuse to harvest its lesson. Find a way, not an excuse. Sometimes the mind already knows the answer, but the heart doesn't like it. Take a chance and you might lose. Don't take a chance and you've already lost. If your water suddenly runs cold, it means someone else is using it. The past is a place to learn from, not live in. Do a good deed and throw it in the river. One day, it will come back to you in the desert. If you never taste a bad apple, you'll never appreciate a good one. If you wish to be a writer, write. Discipline is the art of not betraying yourself. The mind acts like an enemy for those who cannot control it. Do not disturb yourself by imagining your whole life at once. Death is not the enemy, a wasted life is. Who travels alone can start today, but he who travels with another must wait until the other is ready. Argue with a fool, and he will call you an idiot. Tie 2 birds together. They will not be able to fly, even though they now have 4 wings. There is no peace for the man who has seen what he could become. You don't defeat the darkness by waiting for sunrise. You do it by lighting a fire. When the mouse laughs at the cat, there is a hole nearby. You cannot lead a battle if you think you look silly on a horse. Just because you don't eat the lion doesn't mean the lion won't eat you. If your water suddenly runs cold, it means someone else is using it. If your peace depends on praise or insult, you are not free. Stupid is the man who always remains the same. People always blame the flower for not growing, not the environment it was growing in. All progress demands discipline, and all discipline demands sacrifice. It's better to sit at a table with sinners who admit their mistakes rather than with those who pretend to be saints. The truth that harms is better than the lie that brings joy. If a victory is told in detail, one can no longer distinguish it from a defeat. There are two ways to be fooled. One is to believe what isn't true. The other is to refuse to believe what is true. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. If you're alone, be a wolf, not a sheep crying to be found. Control your money. Don't let it control you. Peace is not free. Sometimes you have to lose people to find yourself. Discipline is when your calm looks more dangerous than someone else's anger. A difficult chapter can still belong to a good story. My silence is patience, not weakness. It's impossible to save time. You must learn to invest it wisely. When the room turns against you, win without them. Great decisions come from a calm mind. Pain is the price of progress. If a victory is told in detail, one can no longer distinguish it from a defeat. A person who knows their worth doesn't change who they are just to become someone's favorite. The wise are free from doubts, the benevolent from anxiety, and the brave from fear. My time is bad, so I'm silent. Let the time come. I will tell who I am. You cannot escape the trap of a woman, even if you are powerful, wealthy, influential, and sincere. Windows show new views only after you clean the glass. So does your mind. Let your dreams be your wings. Discipline today creates freedom tomorrow. A man is born for strength, not for beauty. A noble heart will refuse happiness built on misfortune of others. Stop announcing your goals to people who aren't positioned to protect them. Silence is a strategy. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. If someone is using you, they always talk about what you can do for them, never about what they can do for you. The bravest sight in the world is to see a great man struggling against adversity. Too much attention makes a donkey think he's a lion. Give respect without conditions. Respect will return without you asking. The man who speaks too much truth ends up talking to himself. Do not use the sharpness of your tongue on the mother who taught you how to speak. A single spark of loyalty is more precious than countless fragile supports. Many waves will crash against you, but flow only with the one that possesses the passion to go the distance. I believe that what is meant for me will never miss its way to reach me. If someone is using you, they always talk about what you can do for them, but the moment you need something, they suddenly disappear. If someone is using you, they always talk about what you can do for them, but the moment you stop giving, their love, respect, and loyalty disappear. After recovering from a shattering fall, a man's ego becomes unbreakable. The life you want is built from the things you do when nobody is watching. Never chase people who only value you when they need you. Real relationships don't make you prove your worth. They respect it. The hardest lesson in life is learning that not everyone deserves access to you. Sometimes protecting your peace means walking away without explaining yourself. People will remember your mistakes longer than your sacrifices, so stop living to impress people who were never there when you needed them.